We're going to today highlight the JCB Unity bottle of wine. It is a 2019 Napa Valley wine. And a little bit of information. Well, let me give you some information about myself. My name is Dawn Tony. I am a wine ambassador with Boisset Collections. And I've been doing this for a few years. I enjoy what I do. And yes, I keep moving my glasses around because I got to figure out where I got to go with the light. There you go. Yeah. Because all you see are these little white dots in my eyes. Anyway, you guys, I am not a, what do you call that word? Not a sommelier. I just like wine. And I like sharing the information about wine and sharing the taste of wine for those who are interested. And I also want to try to share that information with people who have wanted to know about wine but feel uncomfortable because they feel like they have to be a certain caliber or level of a person who to taste wine and enjoy wine. And I will tell you, it's grape juice. It's grown-up grape juice. So just like when you go to the grocery store, you kind of figure out which juice you want and go from there. And if you find a juice that you like, go with that juice. Okay? The company is through Boisset, or Jean-Charles Boisset. The company is originally originated from Burgundy, France. That's where his family is from. But he also has properties not only in Burgundy, France, but in Napa and Sonoma counties. So we have beautiful properties. So if you're interested, let me know. This past Sunday, went to the Ritz-Carlton with some other ambassadors, and we did some tasting at the Ritz-Carlton. It was awesome. It was cool. It was fun. Unfortunately, the only bad part was the Niners lost. And there goes some hair out of place. Anyway, fix this hair for y'all a little bit. Unfortunately, the Niners lost, but whatever. And as long as Brady ain't going, that's all that matters. So let me give you a little bit of background history on this wine. So the reason this is called Unity, it's a Unity Reserve. It is what Unity signifies, this wine is that it signifies love, hope, unity, diversity, equality, the things that are guiding principles of our JCB and Boisset collection of wines, where we believe the world of wine exists to unite us across the table and across the world. We are committed to creating the most inclusive, passionate, and inspiring community in the world of wine. This wine, harmonious and balanced in the palate, represents this vision of hope. So, in honor of Black History Month, during February, we are doubling our donation of 20% from every bottle of Unity sold, and it will be donated to the organizations focusing on helping Black and Black and underrepresented communities to thrive in the world of wine through the work of selected charity organizations, including the Association of African American Vintners, Scholarship Fund, and Wine Unify. So, Unity. And if you guys notice, it's got all these different things to signify the positiveness, diversity, the peace sign, and what does this say here? Hope and equality. So, oh yeah, that's cool. Diversity and equality. So it's a red wine. It is a Cabernet Sauvignon. It is a 2019. All right. So gave you a little bit of information on this. So no, I will be honest. As of right now, we don't have any African American winemakers. Oh shoot. Excuse me. That help with producing some of these wines. But I'm sure Jean-Charles, with his, you know what? I take that back. John Legend, LVE Wines, Legend Exclusive Vineyards. That is an African American person that is selling wine with Jean-Charles through Boisset Collections, and all of his wines are very good. So yes, but I believe we're going to be bringing in more people of color underneath the Boisset Collection umbrella. So let me get my glass, and we're going to do the whole thing. I have a little background music if you guys didn't hear it. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So, here we go. Oh, I got to put my aerator on here. Remember, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this has been aerated, but sometimes you're in a hurry. And yeah, so, you know what? I got to get it together. I'm moving too fast today. Just a second. Thought this was all dried out. It wasn't. If there's such a thing, wasn't. Here's my aerated wine coming on down. Nice and dark. Beautiful color. Look how dark this is. I'll show you guys how dark it is. Let me get something that's white behind it. That is pretty dark. Pretty dark. And it is so we saw it. We're swirling it. Remember, I just poured it, so you want to air it out a little bit. Even though I did the aerator, you want to air this out a little bit. I'm going to push you guys back some. There we go. All right. Oh, smells very nice. This smells good. It reminds me again of baked goods. It reminds me of a hug. That feeling, that smell. The smell is nice. Let me see what I can get. I got some berries. Maybe a little coffee, chocolate. We shall see. Swirl, swirl, swirl. Remember, this is a red wine, so if you happen to hold the bowl, all right, gives it better, a little bit more definition. So saw it, swirled it. Now we're going to sip it. And remember, when you take that swip, like mouthwash. Oh, man. I'm sorry. That's very good. Excuse me, ladies. They were watching Dora and Bonnie. This is good. Some berries, blackberries, cherries. This is what my palate tastes. A little bit of a cobbler feel. You know, like when you've had cobbler and you swallowed, and that nice, that hug, that nice warm, where's my grandmother type of thing. And it's also a very velvety finish. A little bit tannin in the front, but as you're drinking it, It smooths down and gives you more of a soft, velvety finish. Whew. So, I saw it, I swirled it, I sniffed it, I sipped it, I savored it, and it was yummy. This would good go with some chocolate. I could agree with you on that. If anybody's watching still. So, let's go to the aroma. The dynamic bouquet of stewed plums, melted chocolate, licorice, and creme de cassis. I don't know I don't like licorice. So as far as I'm concerned, I don't taste it. Not black licorice. Creme de cassis, maybe a little bit. Stewed plums, I did not smell that. But anyway, I didn't smell the let me see. Nah, chocolate. Okay, so as far as the taste, it is a medium-bodied, palate-pleasing wine with red berry fruit flavors layered with nuances. I guess that's a little hint, fancy word for hint. Of cedar and a touch of mocha. And also, the palate is densely packed with tightly wound layers, and the finish has stunning length and depth. I agree. Yes. And next week, I plan on coming off the path of Boisé collections because it is Black History Month, and I'm going to try to share Black vintner wines from around the area. I plan on doing the McBride sisters, something, and I'm going to see if I can't get anything from Monte Rosso. Know someone there. Down the road, we'll be doing that in the next couple weeks. So the vintage notes for this Unity wine, let me put it right here next to me. It is the 2019 Unity is a blend of premier Valley Floor fruit from St. Helena and Rutherford. A deep purple-black color with a dynamic bouquet of stewed plums, melted chocolate, licorice, and creme de cassis. This is a medium-bodied wine, which I already told you that, and it is. It's very nice. It's not really bold like a lot of the darker red wines can be. And with the Cabernet Sauvignon. I have slow my roll. But yes, this is very good. Very good. This would be nice with like a nice chocolate cake. Maybe even tiramisu. Let me see what else I think would go good with it. It'd be nice with a sort of red sauce, my opinion. Red sauce that is not very strong. Something soft. I'm trying to think what would be nice and soft. If you think of something, you guys, let me know. So, in regards to where this is, the grapes have been grown, the Appalachia is Napa Valley, and the varietal, even though I said it's Cabernet Sauvignon, it is 95% Cabernet, but it's also 5% Petit Verdot. So that's what gives it that nice, smooth, velvety finish. It is aged in 100% French oak and 20% new oak. How long, I don't know. They let that age. You know, it's a secret. Shh. So it says that this will go well with bacon blue cheeseburger and barbecue ribs. I can see that with barbecue ribs because it's got that nice flavor. And yes, it would, yes. Oh yes, it could marry very well with barbecue sauce. Especially if it's not too spicy, if it's more of a medium or a mild sauce, it would be nice. And the cheese and nuts that it suggests are hard cheeses and brie cheeses and Gruyere. So Gruyere is a cheese, if you guys are not familiar, it's the cheese that they use when you're doing the fondue. That's one of the base cheeses you put in fondue is Gruyere. And as far as the hard cheeses, you can also do like a hard cheddar or Parmesan. Or I'm trying to think, what else would go well with it? I can't think off the top of my brain. Or the side of my brain. So if you guys are interested, this bottle is $75. But it's worth the $75. If you are a wine club member, you get it for 20% off. So $60. And if you're here in the Bay Area, you get it shipped to you in 2 to 7 days. That's the one thing I like about with Boisset, is it doesn't take very long for your shipment to arrive. And just to remind you guys, Unity, every bottle sold, 20% of the proceeds go to Black vintners and African American. What's the word? I gotta get my information together. Oh, and Wine Unify. That's the word. Company, group. Wine Unify. So, support this wine. Support me. But this is a very good wine. This is a good wine to have if you don't want to have, if you don't want to drink it with food. This is nice to have just to sip with people who like Cabernet Sauvignon, but they don't necessarily want that boldness. This, like I said, that the 5% Petit Verdot will help settle it down a little bit so that it's more palatable for those who have very sensitive palates. So, all right, you guys. Thank you for your time. I will sit down and enjoy my wine as I'm trying to. I might drink this out tonight. And also, happy Black History Month. I am Black History. Anybody who's on here who is African American is Black History. If you have Black history in your lineage, you are Black History. My father, just to let you know, was the first, in 1968, I believe, was the first African American plumber of the Plumbers Pipe Fitters Union 343 in Vallejo, California. Cheers to you, Daddy. All right, everyone. Cheers.